If you're a self-observant white person, you have to ask yourself, where the hell did we come from? I mean, there's some real fundamental differences between white people and any brown people on the planet. So I'm going to give you the latest science and some of my own strange theories on where do white people come from. The first thing science tried to say was, oh, they evolved lighter skin to better absorb vitamin D from the sun, especially in colder climates. That's why they got smaller noses and whatnot. But then smart scientists were like, the fuck are you talking about? Everybody indigenous to that near area has brown skin, monolids, and wide noses. They're perfect for it. So that theory went straight out the window. So where did these super pasties come from? Well, that was about to be answered when they started the Human Genome Project. So more or less when this was done, we had a good clue as to where the hell white people came from. Basically, this is what the DNA said about white folks. So basically, this phenotype that had evolved from the original Africans, when they crossed the Caucasus, they ran into these guys, Neanderthals. You heard me correctly. And some of them hooked up. Apparently, this is Shakira as a Neanderthal. Actually, enormous amounts of them hooked up. Massive. And created hybrids. Homo sapien Neanderthal hybrids. And this is where it gets interesting. We're not at white people yet, almost. But Nunya, hybrids aren't fertile. Not so fast. Females of hybrids are. Males are sterile. But in general, the females remain fertile. So after this discovery, and only after this discovery, we had to go find out more about Neanderthals because we had left them as dumbass cavemen, and you know us white folks wasn't having that shit, so we picked up studying Neanderthals again. So therefore we found investors to fund studies, and we found all hundreds of Neanderthal sites and bones all over Europe. And that's when we started finding out things that play into some of the weird differences between whites and all other people of color. For instance, Neanderthals were the first artists, literally drawing and making paintings before Homo sapiens existed. We also found that they made jewelry and instruments before Homo sapiens existed. I personally think this explains the vast racial difference in fine arts and classical music. Also, the first to bury their dead, again, before Homo sapiens existed, even possibly with flowers. But don't worry, it ain't all kittens and rainbows. Now, here is where my theories are going to come into play. And it's probably going to be proven in the future. So we now know that the Neanderthals are what gave us a big push towards symbolic thought. And so you're thinking, that's great, right? Not always. There are two main problems responsible for mass killings that come from symbolic thought. And they both come from Caucasians. This and this. Stay with me now. I'm not painting all Christians or all Muslims, but we kill and enslave in the name of. In the name of comes from these religions, these mass religions, which come from symbolic thought, which was boosted in the white population by Neanderthal. And I truly believe this is why white people want to conquer and own everybody. So Nunya, why don't Neanderthals still exist today, and why isn't our percentage higher? Well, not all interbreeding and hybridization leads to good things. See, Homo sapiens are of a higher intelligence and could adapt to different environments quicker. And so they continue to progress in evolution, and Neanderthals I can't talk. Neanderthals couldn't. So basically, our hybridization absorbed them into the human race. And once they were absorbed, then the hybrids are breeding back to regular humans and breeding to each other. And after, 150,000 years, that draws the percentage down because there was a set amount of Neanderthal DNA. So that's why present day DNA is so low. Anyway, that's why white people are different. Not superior,